Hi everybody, Donovan here for this week's weekly update. Hope you are all doing well. A couple things I want to let you know about that are important. One is local in Payson. The other one more of a national issue, I guess. Payson Unified. I got a call this past week from somebody at the school district, and they said, hey, if you could help spread the word, we really need substitute teachers. Now, I know some of you are retired and you have a wealth of experience and knowledge. That'd be a great thing to do. Some of you maybe don't have to work full-time and you have a little bit more flexibility in your schedule. Maybe you work full-time and you have flexibility in your schedule. But we're going to put a link and some information, maybe an attachment, I guess, in this week's update. Would you please consider helping out as a substitute teacher? What a great way for us to come alongside the next generation and to love on students and be a blessing to our community. So please consider doing that. Nationally, my goodness, it is an interesting time for the United States. It's a challenging time, a difficult time. Houston and the hurricane, Florida hurricane, wildfires in the Northwest, Montana, lots going on. We're gonna have some focused prayer time Sunday for that, but also just want to encourage you, if you're looking for something immediate to do right now, then I would strongly encourage you to go to Samaritan's Purse and make a donation. They're a great organization. What relief agencies tell us is that a lot of times people try to be helpful, and so sometimes they'll load up a truck with things and send it to these disaster areas, and maybe it's not as helpful. But there are organizations who logistically, they're present, they've got it all fine-tuned, and if we can financially give to those, then that's of benefit. So consider Samaritan's Purse. We'll put a link in this week's email. Convoy of Hope, those are great organizations to do so. We've been in contact with people in Houston, pastors, and been in contact with somebody in Florida. We're listening and assessing, trying to figure out how to help. Usually what happens in disasters like this is there's this initial desire to help, but then some of the greatest needs come well after the event is over. And so we're listening for how we can respond to that and asking questions. You can pray for us as we try to figure out how we can be helpful with those things. Lastly, we're continuing our Joyride series. I want to encourage you to continue using the Joyride project. If you haven't done so yet, grab one of those little tags and write something that brings you joy, or write down an insight that God has given you regarding joy. Something that you've learned about joy. Put it on our wheel sculptures in the patio as you come and go. Read those. I think you'll find that to be encouraging. But this Sunday, talking about the joy of humility. And what we're going to discover Sunday is that there's something intrinsic in all of us as people that actually prevents us from experiencing joy. And so if we want to experience greater joy, we have to identify what that thing is and then really remove it. And so that's what we're going to talk about this Sunday. I think you'll find it to be extremely helpful, practically, to experience greater joy. Don't forget 3 services still, 8:30, 10, 11:30. Help us out by coming a little bit early or not late. Either a little bit early or on time, not late. That helps us stick to our schedule because we got a little bit tighter turnaround between services now. Other than that, God bless, take care, and we'll see you soon.